Another day, another Modern Warfare 3 skill-based matchmaking controversy. And this time it's a guy called Zelta who's uploaded a clip of him going absolutely insane on high-rise on Twitter. Apart from the fact that there's a glaringly obvious problem. The people he's killing in this clip can't seem to hit him, and yes, you've guessed it, he's obviously reverse boosted to get to this place. Now the community at large, at least on Twitter, is absolutely going in on him, saying that they don't see the point in him even posting the clip because it's obviously a reverse boosted lobby, and as a result, these players are probably the most protected skill bracket in the game. And the thing is this is the problem we have at the moment, that clips like this used to go viral because they were a feat. They were something to be proud of because a lot of the time they happened organically. Nowadays, and let's be clear, I don't know for certain whether Zelta's reverse boosted or if he's just got lucky with a crazy lobby or joined a shit friend. However he did it, the point of the matter is nothing can be trusted at the moment because of skill-based matchmaking. And then another point that I want to make is the actual official Call of Duty account seems to be feeding into these things in the most tone-deaf, in something so tone-deaf it makes Pokemon look like a salt of the earth, people's champion kind of character. Now if you've got more than 3 brain cells and you don't spend as much time as me looking through Twitter or X or whatever the hell you want to call it, you might have missed the fact that Call of Duty, the official Call of Duty account, has actually been asking for people to tweet them their best plays. And this means that every now and then the official Call of Duty page is actually retweeting these clips. One of these clips about a week ago was from Unseeable Ninja, who got a nuke with just the knife and the shurikens. And again, it's so obviously reverse boosted. And the funny thing about it is this clip literally would not exist if it wasn't for the skill-based matchmaking system that Call of Duty themselves have put in place. Not only that, but the fact that the community is so up in arms about this issue, it just seems a little bit on the nose that this official account is retweeting literal exploits of this system that they refuse to talk about. The real problem with all of this is it's actually creating such a rift in the community. Now, let's be clear, the majority of people don't like skill-based matchmaking. On the one hand, you got people who are saying reverse boosting itself is morally abhorrent because the people that are in these clips dying and essentially having their day ruined aren't like the average player we would have seen in Call of Duty clips of old, but instead, because of reverse boosting, these people should be protected, and they're actually probably like handicapped or children. And for Call of Duty to physically retweet something that is glorifying exploiting their own system to ruin the day of handicapped people and children really doesn't sit well with a lot of the community. And then on the other hand, people are saying, well, if they're going to put skill-based matchmaking in the game, we should exploit it and get these clips noticed and get these clips seen so that the issue can be addressed. All the while, these arguments are happening all over the place, and it's sort of like people are just sitting in these little echo chambers. Everyone is at each other's throats because of the same issue, and nothing is being done about it. My stance on things is there are ways to get around skill-based matchmaking that don't have to involve you getting into these sort of bot lobbies. And also another point I want to make is getting into these bot lobbies is almost just as boring as playing in the sweaty skill-based matchmaking lobbies that we have. The thing is, whether you're dunking on noobs and going like 50 and 4, or you're going 25 and 25, the result is the same. You're not having an enjoyable experience, and everything you're experiencing is being manipulated either by the game or by yourself by reverse boosting. And as a result, we're in a weird place now where everything we see on the internet has to be looked at through this lens. It doesn't even matter if it's a game that I upload on here. The chances are I could have a game that I go like 35 and 9, and then people will be in my comments saying, oh, nice VPN, oh, nice reverse boosting, regardless of whether that is true. And that's the same across the board with Call of Duty at the moment. Now, what the publishers and what the developers don't seem to realize is YouTubers, streamers, content creators, Twitter news accounts, all of these people all play a massive part in what Call of Duty is. In a world where advertising costs so damn much, to have millions of creators uploading videos of your game, effectively advertising your game to their community for free, is no small thing, but they're putting people into a really bad position where effectively, if you're a content creator for Call of Duty, or even if you just want to share some clips online somewhere or just with your friends, you're put in a weird position. You've got 2 choices. One, you can reverse boost, essentially exploiting the game, which really isn't that far from cheating in some people's eyes, to get a clip that really doesn't mean anything because you're doing it against literally disabled people, or you try and make the best of what you can get and upload like a triple kill in a state where you went 25 and 19. Problem with this is as well as the community getting sick, the content creators are going to get sick of this too. And as a result, people are going to stop uploading, and the internet is actually quite a fickle place. And once the community starts to notice that less videos are being posted, then the sentiment gets more and more sour, and eventually the game dies, which would be such a shame for Modern Warfare 3. I don't know if you've been keeping up. In the last week, we've already been told that we're getting shipment, we've had gun game, we've got loads of different playlists, Rust 24/7, Terminal 24/7, 10 MV10 Mosh Pit, we have had so much extra content. It's almost like Sledgehammer is treating this game as a real live service, which is something that we haven't seen from Call of Duty before. But absolutely none of this matters, and the game will still die if these abhorrent skill-based matchmaking issues aren't sorted out soon. The community will eat themselves alive over this sort of shit. And the result of that will be that there will be no content being made, and the game will just slip into the ether of just a few casual people playing it here and there, and nothing being spoken about online. And the sad reality of it is, in gaming terms, if nothing is being spoken about it, the game is pretty much dead. And now obviously I should clarify, because I will have someone down in the comments saying, "Whoa, my favorite game, whatever it is, doesn't get content made about it, and that's not dead." What I mean is dead in terms of like general public opinion. There will always be a few little tagger-oners. There will always be people that sit there and play the game regardless of the sentiment online. But what I'm trying to say is, once the content goes and the clip goes and other people stop playing, and then a few of your friends stop playing it and you're made to play the game solo, the whole feeling of the community that surrounds Call of Duty is gone, and this will kill the franchise off almost entirely. But I just wanted to make this video because I actually thought it was quite funny that Call of Duty themselves are so tone deaf and so blind to the issues in their own game that they would actually retweet someone that's clearly been exploiting their matchmaking system. Anyway, I'm Average Joel. Peace.